All right, guys, so we're hanging out here in Quartzsite, Arizona. Met a guy here, Scott. He's from New Hampshire, and I was really impressed with his converted cargo trailer. So we're going to say hi to Scott and check out his rig here. How's it going, Scott?
Good. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Well, I was attracted to your rig because I've considered doing something like this before. I think it's a good combination of having the best of both worlds, having a vehicle you can detach, and I think you did a really nice job. You want to kind of just tell you how you came up with the idea, or what attracted you to the concept of the trailer over, you know, like a van? Or
I looked at a few different things like a van and a motorhome, trailers, and a van. I just had to be able to stand up.
Yeah.
I couldn't do the bent over thing the whole time. I wasn't happy with anything I was finding in manufactured campers or motorhomes. I didn't like you were living in an aisle.
Yeah.
So I found a few built online and a few websites that are set up for people building them and stuff, and I asked a lot of questions, sold some ideas, tweaked some ideas, and
Nice.
this is what I come up with.
So how long did you spend on the build?
I went at it pretty hard, and I did it in just about 2 months.
Wow, that's getting after it.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, so how long is the trailer? It's kind of the V-nose, right? It's got
It's a V-nose.
Okay.
It's 16 feet plus 2 feet of the V.
2 feet in the V, so 18 feet, but really about 16 feet of
square
okay.
space.
And you got a couple propane tanks up on front. That's cool.
I mounted propane tanks and put a header inside to run a heater and a stove off.
Okay. Now you got a pretty high clearance here. Most cargo trailers aren't typically this tall, right?
No, I ordered it with an extra 4 inches of height.
Okay.
So I didn't have to be hitting my head when I put lights in it.
Yeah.
Insulated the roof.
Yeah.
And
I like it. I like it. Well, do you mind if we take a look inside?
Yes, go right ahead.
Cool. All right. As you can see, guys, it's very spacious. Like you said, it doesn't have the common, you know, most travel trailers, they got stuff on either side with a very skinny aisle in the middle, and this is just like wide open. So it's basically your bed with storage in back, underneath, and then looks like you got a 12-volt fridge, so you've got a auxiliary.
It's a 12-volt and 110.
Okay.
At the same time, it switches itself back and forth.
Got it. And these look like pretty much standard house, double pane.
I ordered windows to fit between the studs that came in the trailer, so I didn't have to cut any of the studs. And they were all double pane, and
Nice.
they've worked out very well.
Very cool. And this is your little kitchen area here.
Yeah, they're
Looks like you got a full size.
They're house cabinets. I painted them and mounted them in there.
Nice, nice. So do you have? Oh, it looks like you got a little gas stove over here.
Yeah, it's
Cool.
a little gas stove.
Nice. So your propane up front. What are those tanks running?
Those are 2 7-gallon tanks.
Yeah.
They've lasted me for months.
Okay. Now, are you running a heater with those,
Yeah.
or okay, Mr. Buddy?
Yeah, I run
Okay, nice.
a Mr. Buddy heater.
Nice.
It's all plumbed in, so I don't
Okay.
have to change the tanks out, those
Yeah.
little tanks so much.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
way cheaper to run as
Yeah.
well.
And I put a compost.
Okay, so
Toilet
that's basically sitting on
inside.
a household toilet lid.
Yeah.
And is that like a bucket inside there, or?
It's like the lovable loo
Okay.
that you see on.
And are you using like wood chips or sawdust?
I normally use wood chips. I've tried something different, but I'm gonna go back to wood
Okay,
chips.
cool.
They work
Yeah, and it
real well.
doesn't smell in here or anything.
Nope, not at
Cool.
all.
Now, for this size trailer here, did you toy with the idea of installing like a shower setup, or?
I did, but most of the areas I'm staying in parks.
So you can
So
use a shower.
I use
Yeah.
their shower.
Yeah.
I try to, their bathrooms.
Yeah.
It's only on the,
Yeah.
when you're boondocking, which I haven't done a lot of.
Yeah.
That you're without that.
Yep, that's the way I've experienced it. I'm in a van without a shower, and I've been able to make do. Now, this is my real first boondocking experience, more than a few days,
Yeah.
and I have been showering outdoors. Would you consider an outdoor setup, or you just wouldn't be boondocking that much?
No, in a certain setting, I wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us here,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it's not like we're anywhere on our own.
Yeah.
But I do have a solar water heater on the
Okay.
roof.
Oh yeah.
So-
Well, we'll take a look at that. And you kind of have a back garage setup.
Yep.
This here is the back of the trailer, but this is like a false wall.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll go in back, and we'll show some of the roof here. He's got a nice painted paneling here, curtain to cut off the compost toilet there for a little. Just to kind of make it look nicer. I dig it. You did a very nice job.
Thank you.
So it's insulated as well?
Yeah, it's well insulated.
Okay. Foam
Yeah,
board?
Foam board in the
Okay.
ceiling, foam board in the walls, and I spray foamed the hole underneath.
Nice, nice. So you've got the double barn doors in back.
Yep.
Swing open, and they've kind of got a little utility toolbox.
It's like a shed area.
Yeah, very
Well,
cool. I dig it.
utilities.
And then you did mention how you do have a larger window in back in case you did want to install AC.
Yeah, in case I did want to put a household window AC,
Okay.
that window is big enough
Got it.
to hold it.
Okay. And this is your solar PVC pipe setup here.
Yeah.
Cool. How many gallons can you fit in there?
I believe it's somewhere between 15 and 20.
Okay. Because there's two parallel pipes running here.
I've
Nice.
never measured it, but
Okay. Now how does it work?
Just guess. I have a tank and a pump in the back of my truck that I can push water in the front
Okay.
and just displace the hot water that's been heating in the
Oh,
sun.
okay, okay.
And a nozzle in the back where I can hook a hose up to it
Got it.
and
Cool.
have a pressurized hot shower.
Now does it get pretty warm?
Yeah, you actually would have to.
Too
If
warm.
it stayed too long, it would get too warm.
Wow,
Yeah.
interesting. Okay.
So if it was 80 or 90 out and you left it out all day, I'm sure it would be too warm.
Yeah. Right on.
I haven't been in that weather yet.
Yeah, yeah. And it looks like you do have a generator set up as well.
Yes.
And that keeps your house batteries charged because you don't have
Yes.
any solar, so.
No, I already had the generator, and I just run out of time and
Yeah.
everything before I get the solar on. But that's the plan for this next summer.
Right on. Cool. So anything that any additions other than the solar that you think you would need, or you feel like you pretty much covered it in the original build?
I'm really comfortable the way it is.
Yeah.
Other than little fit and finish things that I hurried on because I was short on time.
Yeah.
But that's it. No,
Cool.
nothing major.
Yeah.
I'm really happy.
Nice. Very cool. So as far as your motivation for all this, basically just some comfort out there while you're traveling. Have you always liked to travel, or?
I've always dreamed of it.
Okay, nice.
And this is just kind of an experiment
Awesome.
to see how
Cool.
I would like it.
Cool. So you've done some traveling on this leg of the trip so far. So
Yes.
this is your kind of maiden voyage?
Yes.
Nice.
I've gone from my home in New Hampshire down to Baja and back up here
Wow.
with RTR.
Awesome. Awesome. So would you say that it was worth all the time and effort and money and?
Oh, most definitely.
Right on.
Most
Cool.
definitely.
Now, would you mind sharing maybe ballpark figure about what you have in the rig?
I could have bought a fairly nice camper for what I got
Okay.
into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's set out exactly how you want it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's a lot better than a store bought.
Yeah.
RV.
Most
It's better
RVs,
insulated,
yeah.
It's gonna last longer. It's,
Most travel trailers and RVs are cheaply built and overpriced. So yeah, I would say right on. Cool. Well, I really don't have anything else for you unless there's anything you wanted to add or share with anyone about if you're having a tough decision, deciding between rigs. You definitely feel like the tow behind trailers.
for me, it was the best.
Yeah.
The best option.
Right on. Cool. Well, I appreciate it, Scott. Appreciate you sharing your rig, and I hope it helps people in their decisions. And if there's anyone out there that was like you for so many years and just dreaming about it, you can actually get out there and do it.